We have with us Professor Hiran from the University of Jayawardenepura from Sri Lanka. Thank you for the video interview. Can I ask you, what is your role in your organization at the University of Sri Jayawardenepura?
I'm professor in forest and environment science, and also we are developing a web page and also international relations of the University of Sri Jayawardenepura. That is how I have selected to come here.
Okay, that's good. Could you tell us, is this your first time at QSample or have you been coming previously?
This is my first time, but our university has represented 2 years ago. But our team, we have represented first time here.
So, which was the favorite track or session at the last 3 days which you have attended?
We have attended so many sessions, but I think particularly interested one is how the internationalization of the university and how the rankings go, and those kind of sessions I was particularly impressed in, attractive and finding, and how the various universities in the globe, especially like European universities as well as Indonesian and also some of the Southeast Asian universities and South Asian universities have excelled in university ranking, and also how they have with international faculty. So we have attended some of the topics from various sessions to get our knowledge improved.
Any particular speaker which has impressed you?
I think in the opening plenary there was a professor from University of Nanyang Technology University, Professor Freddie Boy from Nanyang Technology University of Singapore. I think his speech was remarkable, and we gathered a lot of knowledge from him. And I think it is very interesting to see how Singapore has progressed in this direction and recruiting the best people in the world, and also very best international students, and how they have collaborated the research. And also particularly what he said was now the era of basic research has gone, and we have to move towards the profit-oriented and commercialization of research. We have talked about in our countries, but here with this presentation we have actually seen how these things have worked for them, and how they have excelled in their research, particularly on the industrial research, and how the commercialization has done, and how they have published their internationally accepted research papers in international journals.
So this is something you would take back to your university, and I assume this is your objective. So would I be right in saying that you have achieved your objective by coming to this conference?
Yeah, I think first I have, in fact I have seen your QSApple website and notice, and we were not there, and then I asked the QSApple team here, and they were very helpful and advising us how to get the star rating, and I think we will definitely apply for that one. And also I have seen that you gave some awards to the best web page and brochures and things like that. We are also producing this thing, so we are going to apply for that one. And also networking with a lot of people, great leaders of education who shaped the Asia Pacific region, one of the largest growing regions in the world. So I think I have met some of the great people. So it is very interesting 2-3 days here in Bali.
Perfect. So what's your agenda? Are you going to go about in Bali? I mean, Bali is a superb place. Was that one of the attractions for you to come to Bali as well?
Yeah, I think, but I think, not like European travelers that we come here for study and for attending the symposium. And so I think tomorrow I will stay for the QA session today, and so we are flying tomorrow.
Okay, so you have made some useful contacts you're going to take back. Any number of contacts which you have made you could share with us? Any particular number of academic contacts?
Yeah, I think, in fact, the first time I've seen that the Arabian universities and the Middle Eastern universities, they are very rich universities, and I have made a lot of connections with them, and Russian universities from China, Taiwan, like a lot of areas. I think maybe about 50 or more than that I have business cards, and I also shared with them. In fact, I have lost some of my, I have brought very few business cards, so I have finished everything. So I think a lot of people, great people, I think, in fact, it is fascinating to learn that they have a lot of, in our university we don't have international unit. So we determined to establish international unit, and so that we can exchange students, and there are a lot of programs can be conducted. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So next year we have QSample in Korea. and I assume you would take the time to come to Seoul at SKKU campus, I would assume?
Yeah, I think either me or someone we will appoint as an international manager from our university. They will attend this one, and I think you have provided great facilities for us to move around and network with the people. That is very fascinating. Only thing I can say is some of the sessions, you know, they were cramped, and I was going for the, I wanted to attend two, but you can't attend two. So I think when you when you organize the next one, it's better to avoid, although you have made it into different tracks, but some tracks are overlapping, and we were, I was going here and there to different tracks. So I think always you have presented maybe more than 100 papers, about 100 papers I suppose, and they're very, very nice. And also I think we are looking for big ideas rather than the small speakers on some sort of a primitive papers, you know, small topics. So we were expecting in future you have organized in such a way so that we can get a lot of broad knowledge on that one. Thank you very much. We look forward to meet you and working and get some, hopefully give us a ranking in future. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.